Hey, Kristi, this is Lieutenant Walney for Buick GMC. Just want to thank you so much for talking with me today. Sorry you're going through all that mess with the Jeeps, but hopefully we can make light of the situation with the GMC Terrain here. So I want to give you a quick little walk around. We'll start at the front and work our way back. So up front, you do get a 1.5 liter turbocharged motor. It's going to give you around 180 horsepower, and with the 9-speed automatic transmission, it absolutely flies, especially when you get up on the highway. Not going to win any races necessarily, but it's a really quick vehicle. You do have, of course, a lot of safety features inherently built into the vehicle. So the engine's actually on a breakaway motor mount. So in the event of a collision, of course, that motor is going to be dropping down below the vehicle instead of getting shoved through the firewall. The brake lines are actually crossed as well. We're one of the few manufacturers to actually still do this. And that actually allows that if you do lose braking on one of the lines and something does happen, you still do have full even braking on both sides of the vehicle, which is really important. Along the side, you do have your 18-inch wheels right here. You do have standard 17-inch wheels, but this one does have the upgraded 18s. Cross side impact bars right here along the side inside the doors. The doors are actually made to flex only around 3 inches. And then of course it'll absorb around 2.5 times its own impact. So one of the safest vehicles on the road. But keyless entry is going to be standard. Keyless go, of course. Really sizable trunk in the back as well. Full backup camera, which is completely standard. And then you get a pretty sizable trunk in the back as well with the mats already installed. You can, of course, fold this seats down into a 60-40 split if you did need. And then up front, you do get, or at least in that second row, really sizable space for the backseat passengers. That front seat is about as far back as it is for myself, and I'm around 6 foot tall. You do have your USBs in the back to charge as well, and of course, you can fold the seats down and you can move them up and back if you need to as well. Then up front, where a lot of the really nice equipment is, you get the really nice cockpit of this vehicle. So a lot of quiet tuning goes into this vehicle. So it's a very, very smooth driving car. Triple door seams, and of course, laminated glass to keep the ride nice and quiet. That's going to be standard. But full manual seats around the vehicle. Of course, leather wrap steering wheel. It's real aluminum all throughout the interior. So it's quality materials, even on an entry model like this. But full color display located right in the center. It's going to give you access to vehicle diagnostics and information like that. And then in the center, you do have your full backup camera set up, your AM, FM, and XM radio. You will have your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is completely standard. Of course, it does fully touchscreen. Then you get your climate controls down there and your shifter, which is now a bunch of buttons, which is actually very intuitive and actually very easy to get used to. And then lastly, you do have your all-wheel drive system, which is a full selectable system right here. As you see, you can actually go to 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, and then go ahead and go for off-road mode if you'd like as well. But a very, very nice vehicle. You're getting around 26 to 28 miles per gallon combined on this thing. And again, one of the safest, one of the nicest vehicles on the road in its class. So I'll run you some numbers on this on both a lease and a purchase potentially on a pre-owned vehicle if we have anything that does match. But otherwise, we'll see if we can get you done on this one. But give me a quick call if you have any questions or shoot me an email. That number is 203-626-1338. Thanks so much, Kristi.